We will never agree about this topic because we already know we're different.
There are compromises, there are choices to make.
But I have told you this hundreds of times.
If I were to give her my wallet...
Maybe if you have some advice for us to don't have these arguments anymore.
We're Josiah and Lauda, and we exchanged traditional comforts for a life filled with adventure, peace, and freedom when we moved into our van Paz in June of 2021.
Join us as we explore alternative ways of living outside the system.
So we're here in Puyo, which is on the border of the Amazon here in Ecuador.
It's my first time in the Amazon.
And we got here last night from Baños. Beautiful weather. We had the directions to get to the apartment that we got a room at. And the address was wrong, so we went somewhere else. We met this really cool guy.
Yeah, we had a nice conversation with him.
Ecuadorians are really nice people. Everyone we've met, I don't feel like anyone's really trying to sell me anything. Everyone's just trying to be helpful.
Yeah. We are in the indigenous viewpoint. This is 45 minutes by bus from Puyo. Puyo is the city here in the Amazons. And we have this beautiful view.
The apartment that we got for the night, it has a little kitchen. Mm-hmm. So we decided, since we've been eating out every day at restaurants, that we'd go to the grocery store and cook, since it was raining this morning anyways.
And that was when everything was messed up.
Yeah, there was a bit of a fight this morning, discussion, whatever you want to call it.
It wasn't a fight. It was a discussion. But this has happened a lot, not just this time, right?
Yeah, the topic that we discuss over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm. We want to show more about ourselves, and I think this is a really important topic between us because we have a lot of differences with this topic. Is food. I love food.
I was single for a long time, kind of living the bachelor life, and I had no problem cooking and grocery shopping and doing all those things.
Mm-hmm. In my case, I live with my family. So when I learned how to cook, I used to cook for my family. And something that I really love is even if I spend 2 hours cooking, but the food is so delicious, and then my family is like, oh wow, this is amazing, because I feel excited when someone enjoys my food. So I love cooking.
Well, Lauda's worked in restaurants. She's a really good chef, right? I'm fine. I've learned to cook, and I think that, I get the necessary ingredients to make what I want to make, but it's a little bit more simple. Mm-hmm. It's much more simple.
Yeah. So, what happened? Josiah wanted to eat some pasta with vegetables, and I told him, if I'm gonna cook the pasta, I need these ingredients.
So this is Lauda's thing. She likes cooking when she has all of her ingredients. The reality is, when we're traveling, you kind of have to adapt to what there is, right? There's certain things you can get, but if you're having to buy a whole assortment of spices just to cook one meal, we have very small bags, so we don't have space to bring those things with. So then we're throwing away a lot of the things. Mm-hmm. And for me, at the end of the day, food is just to keep me going, just to give me energy. And for Lauda, it's about enjoying the meal, and every bite is an orgasm for her.
That's right. For me, food is very important. Because it's one of my biggest pleasures traveling too. But yeah, I enjoy food.
And I think a lot of people cooking. With traveling, even experiencing the culture, they want to try the food. And I agree. I think it's great to try the delicacies of wherever you're traveling to. And full disclosure, I made a lot more money before, and now I'm more conscious of spending. And you can check out our minimalism episode, right? Because it's about having more freedom, being able to spend more time traveling and doing the things I want. Mm-hmm. And in order to do that, I'm spending a lot less money.
But I have told you this hundreds of times. I don't spend much. I don't spend in makeup. I don't spend in clothes. I don't spend Anything. I just want to eat well.
With traveling though, right? So with traveling, there are compromises, or there are choices to make. Like, do you want to spend more time, more money on excursions, or at nicer hotels, or at fancier food, or like, it's just determining where you want to spend your money. And for us, it's not a two-way trip. Our traveling is life, right? Like, we're always traveling. And so those compromises are always happening. And so I'm a little bit more conscious of spending.
The thing is that Josiah focuses on the money we spend, and it's good because I don't. I'm living without thinking about the money, and I cannot compare food with money. For me, food is like life. And money is like, it's just some paper. I know we have to work to earn money. I know we have to work in order to eat and travel and all that. But yeah, maybe I'm not that conscious. You are more conscious than me about the money. Anyways, I love eating.
So today, for example, we go into a grocery store. And for me, going into a grocery store is like, I've always seen it as something on my to-do list. Like, do the laundry, clean the bathroom, go to the grocery store.
I love going to grocery stores.
So for me, I'm going in, I have a list, let's go, buy the things we need and get out as quick as possible.
I really enjoy going to grocery stores.
Yeah, so explain how you feel when you walk in.
Like I'm in Disneyland. I feel like I'm in an amusement park. I'm very imaginative, so I see like, oh, I can cook this with this and this and this, just in my mind, right? And maybe I'm so excited in the grocery store, and then when I look at you, you are with this like boring face, and I don't like it.
and you might be watching this and think like, okay, so why doesn't Laura just go to the grocery store by herself? The thing is, if I were to give her my wallet and she were to go to the grocery store, she would buy everything.
I know.
She does not look at the prices.
That's not true.
More now than you used to.
That's the thing. I don't look at the prices. That's right. But anyways, maybe if you have some advice for us to like don't have these arguments anymore.
It's raining, but we had no expectations coming here. Check out our episode where we talk about expectations. Honestly, yesterday we didn't even know we'd be in the Amazon, so life is good.
1, 2, 3.
I'm the person in the relationship that cooks most of the time, but because I like it, because I love cooking for you. But when I have all the ingredients.
And let me just say, like, I cooked for years by myself, and I like to use what there is. I don't like to like run to the store to make sure I have all the things. I just look in the house and be like, oh, I can put this and this and this, and I make something. And for you, if it's not really good, you don't want to eat it, right? And so it's not, the reason she cooks as much as she does is because she doesn't like my food.
I like your food, but I prefer mine.
When it comes to food, we have different perspectives. I see food as fuel for my body to give me energy to keep going. You see food as
pleasure,
an experience, right? Yeah. And I think that you've helped expand my perspective, and I do tend to enjoy food more now than I did in the past. But I think we also get to accept that we're never gonna see food the same way.
And we can also choose the way we look at this difference between us, an opportunity to empathize to each other. And maybe I can be more conscious about the money I spend on food, and you can understand that for me, food is very important.
Everyone has their own opinions about food, about how to spend their money, about what's most important to them. And so we're interested what you guys think, right? Are you on side Laura or side Josiah? Would you rather spend your money on food, or would you rather spend it on something else?
Leave us a comment. And see you next time. I think that at the end of the day, we're all different, and the most important thing for me is to find that balance, accept the other person for how they are, don't try to change them, and coexist in the best way possible.
Yeah, I think we all just want to feel heard and understood and the sense of belonging. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like our channel.